Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you my self-tanning video. I'm excited to do this. I've actually had a couple requests, some of my first requests from some people, so I'm excited to show you guys how I get beautifully dark skin in the summer without putting myself in danger with a tanning bed or the sun's rays and all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go over the products that I'm going to be using. The first thing that you're going to want to do is shower, and what I like to use in the shower is a scrub brush like this. This is from the Body Shop. It just has very bristly brushes on it, and I use this in combination with some sort of exfoliant. This one is just a sweet cinnamon pumpkin golden sugar scrub from Bath & Body Works. Any type of exfoliant is going to work for you. You don't have to put a lot of money into your exfoliant. A good dry brush or an exfoliant will work. And then I also have the exfoliating gloves. You can get those at Target. I think they're by Eco Tools, and you can also get them at like Ulta or Walgreens or any of those places that sells those. You're going to want to exfoliate your entire body from head to toe, giving yourself that DNA scrub. And when I say DNA scrub, I mean if you were to commit a murder and didn't want anybody to figure out you did it, that's what you're going to want to shed, and that's how hard you're going to want to really scrub to get all that stuff off. The next product I'm going to be using is some sort of moisturizer. Now you're going to want to moisturize those parts that are very dry, your knees, your elbows, your wrists, your fingernails, and I'll go over all those things with you while I'm actually doing it. The one that I'm using right now is the Body Shop's. This is Moringa. This is like more of a floral type. Is one of my favorites by them, but hardy body butter like this will work. As far as the face exfoliant goes, you can use the trusty old Clarisonic to get all your dead skin off, or I really like the Greatest Scrub of All by Soap and Glory. Now the actual product that I'm going to be using today is the Tropez Bronzing Mousse. I absolutely love this stuff. I've used it one time this year already, and the results were amazing. Very, very dark tan without any kind of streaky lines. I have used quite a bit of different self-tanning products, anything from L'Oreal to Neutrogena to Jergens, and I've also used some higher end ones. I've used the Bare Minerals, I've used Million Dollar Tan, and I've also used the Tropez Bronzing Lotion. By far, this is my all-time favorite. I love this, and at the end of the video, I'll go over some drugstore and maintenance things. Drugstore tanning products and some maintenance. Keep your skin really, really dark and with that tan. So as you can see, I am fairly white. My legs are probably 10 times whiter than that. I have pretty, I wouldn't say I have fair skin. It's kind of more neutral. I get tan pretty easily in the summertime, which is nice. And I don't usually wear like the fair foundations. I'm more of like a neutral beige, warm, and I can kind of pull off the cool or warm tones, which is also nice. But so when you see me next, I will not be pasty white like this. I will hopefully be nice and tan, and I'll take you through the process of how I get a really dark tan. The Sunless Tanning Bronzing Mousse that I'm going to be using today is Tropez, and I'm going to start on it one limb at a time, and I'm going to start on my leg here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the top of my leg and really, really blend it out with this mitt that I have here. And I'm going to continue to blend only on my leg, staying away from my ankles and away from my knees. And I'm going to blend until it's absolutely rubbed in, and then once I have it blended into the top of my leg, I'm going to work on the back of the leg. And then once that's all blended in, I'm going to work down to my ankles, my toes, getting in between all my toes, and then up on my knee as well. Usually my legs don't get as tan as the rest of my body, so I might have to do a second application tomorrow. To tan my arms, I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to start on the top of the arm, blending it all in, staying away from my inner elbow, and my wrists. I'm just going to continue to blend until it's almost dry. And then when it's almost dry, I'm going to blend it up on two of my hands, getting between every single finger onto my wrists, the back of my elbow, and then my inner elbow as well. And just really blending until it's almost like a powdery type of dry. To continue to go up the arm, getting the armpit, the shoulder, in the back of the shoulder as well. Make sure you are really blending. I have a hard time sometimes getting streaks on the back of my upper arm, so just make sure that you really blend that part out. Do my face, I'm going to go ahead and start out with the little tiny mitt here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the product on the mitt, and then I'm going to start on the outside of my face, and then I'm just going to work on blending that inwards. So keeping the majority of the product on the outside of my face, and then once I have that kind of blended in, I'm going to move towards the center of my face. Make sure you really blend this down onto your neck, and that you also get your ears in the back of your neck, and also make sure that you're pushing the product into your hairline. To end, I'm just going to take a small Q-tip and remove the product that was built up in my eyebrows, and then I'm also going to remove the product from my upper lip as well. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, I just woke up. My hair is a mess. I have no makeup on, but just wanted to show you my color. As you can see, I am pretty dark all the way through. My face is a little bit lighter, only because I had to take off my makeup last night when I went out. But I'm going to go ahead and go shower and wash off all my color guard, and then I'll be back to show you the final results. Hey guys, so I am back and I have washed all the color guard off of me, and this is the final result. As you can see, I'm a lot more, well, not a lot more, but just a little bit more darker. I kind of have like a glow to my skin. My arms are a lot more darker, as well as my legs and my chest and everywhere else that I had put on the Sunless Tanning Mousse. I'm really happy with the results. I really like the way that everything blends pretty well together. I do have a few streaky spots. I have one right here, and then I just have one tiny spot right there. So nothing too horribly bad, nothing that I can't get rid of. If you do end up with streaks or blotches or anything like that, you can always buff them out with a loofah, or if they are really bad, you can get some like rose water toner and use that. Or if you have really tan hands because you didn't use a mitt, you can always use baking soda and water, and that will get that out for you as well. Any like peroxide and lemon juice will work just as well too. But if it's nothing too bad, you can always go back with your mitt and rebuff those spots out with just a little bit more mousse, and you should be good to go. Now, if you are wanting to be more darker, all you have to do is apply a second layer as well. I know that for me, I will need to redo my legs before I start showing them off, because my legs don't absorb as much of the mousse as my arms do. So I will have to go back and do that as well. All right, and I know I didn't show these before, but I did pick up the mitt. I first used the Tropez mitt and that broke. It is very pricey. I think it's like $14 off of Amazon, but if you have an Ulta near you, Ulta also sells them as well, and they're only $6 there. This is what they look like. Mine is dirty, obviously, because I used it yesterday. This is what they look like, and then I was really happy to find the little teeny tiny ones that you would use to get like your face, or maybe if you have hard time reaching certain spots like your ears or the back of your neck. These worked awesome for that, so I'm really happy with that. And you know, these weren't too bad. They were buy one get one half, and I think altogether they were $9 together, so not too bad. I definitely recommend this so you don't get nasty tanned hands afterwards. it makes a world of difference when applying this tanning mousse. Now, as I mentioned before, I am using the Tropez mousse. I absolutely love this stuff. It is way better, in my opinion, than the $1 Million Tan, and then also the Tropez bronzing lotion. I think this stuff just kind of was, it just blended a lot better together. I don't have like nasty dark toes or any other kind of splotching happening like between the crevice of my elbow here, so that's all really nice. So I really like this stuff for that purpose. Now, in order to maintain my tan, this is what I will kind of do. I use a couple different products, and this one's all kind of warped because I'm almost out, but the Jergens Natural Glow, and I like the medium to tan better than the light to medium. Even if you are lighter, definitely try out the medium to tan. It gives more of a more natural tan. It gradually builds on that color, but I don't like using this stuff to start out with. I like using it with already kind of the base tan. So I will apply this with the mitts, once again with clean mitts, and I will apply that every day when I get out of the shower. I have the face, and then I also have the body, which I'm going to need to replace here at some point. Now, if you are tanning your face or your body or anything like that, you're going to want to remember to get your foundation, your concealer, and all that stuff a shade or two darker. As for me, I didn't want to go all out and spend a whole lot of money, so I just picked up the L'Oreal Youth Coat. I've never used this before, but I am wearing it today, and I really like it. It gives a very natural finish. It doesn't look like a whole lot of foundations on my face, which I like, but I got the medium instead of the light, which I would have usually gotten, and this has broad spectrum SPF 15 in it, which is awesome as well for going outside. So definitely make sure that you get your powder, your concealer, and your foundation a shade or so lighter. Concealer is not going to matter too much, but powder, if you are used to putting powder all over your face, go ahead and do that as well. Or if you're like me, I use bronzer and then I only use powder around my eyes and all those spots I want to highlight. So I don't have to kind of upgrade those. But I will say that I plan on going to Walgreens or Target soon and picking up the L'Oreal Magic Lumi, my favorite drugstore foundation, and getting that a couple shades lighter too. And I think that will help bring out my tan a little bit more in my face. My face will get a lot lighter than my body will, so I will continue to put on bronzing mousse probably around every 3 days or so, as opposed to every week for my whole body. And that's because I use a Clarisonic and I use a lot of exfoliating on my face, and it's just going to get lighter a lot faster. Another drugstore product that I really like for sunless tanning is the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze. These are the self-tanning towelettes for body. This gives a little bit more of an orangey color, but I really like it a lot. It's really easy to apply. It's just basically like a paper towel, and it stinks real bad, but you just wipe it all over your body. And I really like that when I already have a base tan down, so it doesn't leave like streaks and everything like that. I will say on my first application of applying the self-tanning bronzing mousse from Tropez, about after 5 or 6 days of not reapplying, I did start to get blotches like in my elbow and then on my arm. And what you can do then is just reapply the self-tanning lotion or buff it all out with an exfoliant or a scrub brush or a loofah. And if you do want to keep your tan, make sure you're not using a loofah. One of my favorite things to use during this time is like bar soap. I really love the Dove men's bar soap. I know it's kind of weird because it's a men's product, but I think it smells really good. It's pretty mild. It's nothing like Old Spice or anything like that. It has a really nice, you know, more of a little bit of a masculine smell, but it works really well for cleaning your body without exfoliating all your tanning off as well. And when you get out of the shower, you're going to want to make sure that you moisturize. You can use any kind of lotion will help. Any kind of hemp lotion will work as well. Body butter, any of that stuff will kind of help to lock in and seal your color. And then one more final thing that I like to use during the summer as well when self-tanning is the Tropez Instant Body Glow. This is a self-tanner, but it washes off as soon as you get into the water. So you're not going to want to wear it when you are getting wet, like going to the pool or going to the beach. You're not going to want to wear it. But when you are going out, especially if your legs are being shown, stuff is awesome for giving yourself like a quick tan just on your legs, on your arms, and you can even, I think you can use it on your face. I think I've used it on my face maybe too. So I really like this stuff a lot. Make sure you check this out. If you have, if you're kind of coming down off of your sunless tan, this stuff will be awesome to getting that color back into your skin as well. I don't know if I need to say anything else. Alright guys, well that is it for my sunless self-tanning tutorial. I hope that you guys learned something new about self-tanning and how it can be more beneficial for your body instead of going into a tanning bed or laying out in the sun, which can be damaging to your skin. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. I would be happy to answer any of those. If you have any tutorial requests or any requests in general, I would be happy to do those as well. So make sure you give me a thumbs up and you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.